Crazy story. How I started selling and hustling while I was in the military. I was in the United States Marine Corps when I first got my first bag. I had came home from a visit, and some of my people, they was in the game heavily. They driving Mercedes Benz, BMW, driving Volvo, wearing jewelry, they wearing the finest clothes, they wearing silk. I said, I gotta have a part of this. So I went to a person, and I ain't gonna mention the name, and I asked him to put me on. So at that time, that week time, I made like 10 grand, and I really didn't know nothing about the game. So if I can make this kind of money and take this back to my unit, what can I do if I really learn this game? So I went back, and the whole time for the next 6 months, I'm plotting and plotting and plotting how I'm gonna get this money. So I went home again on visit. Same process. I made about another 10 grand, but I ran into a couple guys that I grew up with, and they were nickel and dime, and that means they weren't really making no money. And it was in the 80s. So I ended up turning them on because I know I can trust them. So I ended up turning them on. And at the time I turned them on, I had them go through another individual that I actually had got put on with, and they had kept supplying them, and I would get my proceeds sent to me through Western Union. So I kept coming back. I would come back. So I would come back every other month. Like I might leave on a Friday and fly back on a Sunday because I was picking up money, and then also I was making sure that I expand. So people really didn't even know I was getting money while I was in the military, except for a couple of people. But you'll be shocked how many people had actually became kingpins while they was incarcerated. If you look at the movie American Gangster, American Gangster, that is not the true story. It was another guy that was from North Carolina. They call him Sergeant Smack. You can look him up. Just put in Sergeant Smack. He was an actual man. He was hustling while he was in the military. He wanted to bring it back. But Frank Lucas basically used his story. So Sergeant Smack was the actual man. His name Ike Atkins, and I was incarcerated with him. And he also was a military kingpin, but ended up getting hemmed up. And Frank Lucas took that story. So you'll be shocked the kind of money people make while they're in the military. But I also got out the military and continued to make money. Even under my federal indictment, they said I was making $250,000 a week. That's what they were saying. So if was that true, I don't know. If it was not true, I don't know. But that was the government was saying at that time. And they put a lot of emphasis on saying that I was moving work from Michigan, Ohio, Virginia, West Virginia. But like I said, that was the government talking about, and they said I would make it up to $1 million a month. Peace out. Os.